back to Louisiana to pursue in another position. And pursuing another position, I gotta say this real quick because I'm running out of space on my phone. Oh my god, no. We might just do a part 2. But anyway, just to finish the story out. But we were in Louisiana. I was in Louisiana, and we were already still best friends and this, that, and the third, like on and off and everything. And he was still here in Jacksonville. So he was like, hey, if you ever come back to Florida, I'm going to take you to the movies. I was like, he asked me on a date. Not knowing that we were going to connect.
I ain't know either.
Mind blown.
Yep.
So, crazy thing was, I told him I was coming back to Florida in April around my birthday. God was like, psych your mind. You coming back here in January. What? Psych. You thought you was coming back in April. Psych your mind. Got another job venture in the same company I was working for. So, I ended up coming back to Jacksonville 4 months early. Went on a date the day before I had to start back work. And the rest is history.
Yeah, let me tell my part.
You gonna tell your part?
Yes, because I'm like...
Okay, don't be taking long, but you know my phone. Hey, man, you better tip the phone over.
Okay, so, you know, we were friends before we started dating, of course. You know what I mean? And, you know, we met through a mutual friend and whatnot. And the crazy thing about it is that, you know, I'm going to get back to the cross paths first. I mean, we crossed paths 3 times. And we didn't even know.
Not 1 or 2, but 3.
We didn't even know that, you know, we seen each other.
Right. It was crazy.
And, you know, the crazy thing, the guy, you know, I was friends with the person that, you know, she was talking to at the time.
Oh.
And I know I seen her before, but, you know, I was looking at her and I was like, you know, she looks beautiful. You know, she's light skinned and all, had glasses on. And I was like, man, let me take my behind to work. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was on my way to work one time and I just went on my business, didn't even bother with it, didn't even stop to say, hey, how you doing? Are you because I didn't want to come off as a creep. That's number one. I'm like, I didn't want to come off as a
he wasn't gonna come off as a creep. I would have been like, hey, you're such and such friend. Oh my God.
Yeah. So, you know, all right, cool. Now, and then, you know, we crossed paths 3 times, and we crossed paths when I was working at a food truck one time. And then, I don't know, the 3rd time we crossed paths was at, you know, Rosa Parks.
It was it was a bus station when I was still working for that company at the time, but yeah.
You know what I mean? But, the communication part was, you know, she had a situation going, I mean, she kind of like shared a story to me. And whatever the situation was, you know, and I was obligated, you know, I was in a situation at the time. I was going through a season, like we all do. Yeah. And when I was going through my season, you know, and she told me about what she was going through, I had encouraged her. You know, I was like, look, I don't know, you know, I'm sorry that you have to go through that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you lifted in prayer. You know, and that's what I did. I pretty much prayed for her, you know, as she was telling me her situation. I didn't judge her. I didn't look down on her because I don't know her like that, and she don't know me like that. You know what I mean? Let
me tell you guys something. It ain't nothing like having somebody pretty much reciprocate what you've done in the past with other people. Like, okay, you guys, everything this dude has been doing is what I've been doing to other people that I dated in the past. Like, everything. It ain't nothing like having that. Like, it's dope. It is dope. And, man, and I'm not here to, like, brag about what I have or nothing like that. I'm not here to brag about that. But when you pray and you consistently pray about God sending someone to you that can reciprocate or do a reciprocal of what you've done, it's amazing. It's amazing. And don't feel like he has left you. Don't feel like you are in this thing. And I know I'm going kind of backwards, but it's like, don't feel like he's not listening to you because he's listening to you. And I mean, wow, mind completely blown.
Every detail. And you know, it's just like, you know, I prayed and whatnot, you know, and I pretty much go further. Now, I remember one time when it was my birthday, and this still resonates to me unto this day. In 2015, okay. I was turning 26 at the time, and she was, you know, she hit me up in my inbox. She be the one first try to hit me up, and I'm like, why? What's she interested in talking to me for? Right. That was my mindset, because I'm like, why you want a guy like what you interested in talking to me? Because, you know, I'm like feeling, you know, at the time I was feeling kind of like I'm not worthy to talk to. Who am I to, you know, what? You know what I mean? Feeling a little, had my transparent moment. Right. So, you know, she asked me, what's my email? And I was like, kbrody1224@gmail. And I was like, today's your birthday? It was like, yeah. And it was like, you have an Amazon account? I was like, mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, I see in my email, somebody named Erica sent me an Amazon gift card. And I was like, then that's when I seen the confirmation that she sent me an Amazon gift card. And I'm like, okay. Because I'm shocked and appalled. Like, this lady don't know me from Adam. She don't know me from a can of paint. And for her to bless me, even though we haven't even met each other face to face, even though we know of each other and we saw each other, well, I seen her first, but, you know, even though I know of her, but she haven't really met me face to face, for her to bless me with that gift card, that was like that was one of my first eye openers right there. You know what I mean? That right there blessed me, you know, even though she was, you know, in a relationship at the time. And that was like, you know, that made me.
Let me because when he said that, hold on, let me clarify something. I wasn't doing none of that hanky pank stuff, that cheating and all of that. No, I don't do that. No. But saying all of that, we are officially getting married in April. So,
right after her birthday, April 27th.
April the 27th. So that is all of that. We're saying all of that because God can always give you second chances. And for me, it's a second chance because this is my second marriage. This will be my second marriage. This will be his first. And, you know, it's a blessing that to have this. So, babe, we've done 41 minutes of just, yeah. This is fantastic. We should do a part 2. Definitely. We should upload a part 2 tomorrow. And one thing that's also difficult about recording YouTube videos is you need to make sure that you have something to write down that you want to talk about. Because we didn't do it. We just winged this video. Our
anniversary is coming up soon anyway.
Our dating anniversary is February the 21st.
February 21st was the date that I asked her, that I pretty much
started dating.
Yeah, we went on our movie date. All right, and the movie that we had an interest and we have in common unto this day
is Hidden Figures
by our girl Taraji P. Henson. Now that movie right there,
Taraji P. played who is my role model, because I'm a mental mathematician. Yes, a little bit. I love math, and Katherine G. Johnson is like my mentor. I love her. I've never met that lady a day in my life, and I would love to meet her. And she's just so inspiring to be one of the first black women to do calculations for NASA. Out of all places, NASA. And just watching that movie inspired me more. And just reading her story and just researching who she is. She's a phenomenal black woman. So I'm just extremely proud of her and who she is. And so for us to watch that movie together.
Yeah. Yes. And I did a presentation on her before I even took my wife to be.
And that's crazy because when you did it at the church. You did it at church. Mm-hmm. And I was actually returning back to Florida that day. So it's all, yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, babe. We'll just make a part 2. Because, again, like I said, I'm running out of space on my phone. And, thank you, God. Go ahead.
You go.
Go ahead. No, I'm about to end the video. Because, I mean.
Look, we both want to say Happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And Valentine's Day should be every single day, not just on one holiday. You know, the moral of this video is, want to encourage each and every one of y'all. Want to encourage couples. We want to encourage, you know, non-couples. We want to encourage people who engaged to be married and married couples. You know, it all starts with loving yourself and valuing yourself first.
Yep.
And love is not a feeling. Love is a committed decision.
Yep.
So take that in mind whenever you're going through on this journey. Love is a committed decision. Love y'all. Peace.